You are now entering the BCK Podcast.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the VR Podcast. It's your boy Plebby Boy and fuck.
Seaweed.
Yeah, I forgot his name. I'm really bad with names. I have my buddy here, Seawig. It's for the first ever VR Podcast episode. It was just a bunch of fucking bored ass people uh, who apparently got VR chat at the same time and decided to just talk for an hour and 45 minutes, most likely about random shit that we had in our mind. Which today's is the animes, because it's very clear with fucking Nezuko, little lolly Nezuko, in front
Oh
of
yeah.
me. So just don't let that jar your mind with his deep ass voice and little little
What?
lolly
I wouldn't say
Nezuko.
deep, but just
It's
not.
pretty fucking deep. Pretty fucking deep. Um, well, I'm very happy you joined me today, Seabass.
I was kind of
People,
forced into this, but alright.
uh, sh- shut up. um, a little bit about Seabass. Everybody, he's a aspiring novelist.
The
Dare
fuck?
I say, small time visual novel maker. He plays the guitar. His favorite
He never.
anime of all time is Attack on Titan. Um, he also might be semi-gay, which is okay in this
You
podcast.
can shut the fuck up now.
And
Alright. I can do my introductions myself.
uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all you gotta really know about Sebastian.
Just know
What I
that
just
like
said.
80% of that was false.
80% of this is gonna be probably cut out by Sebastian, but they don't have to know about that. Okay, I ain't cutting
Probably.
out shit. Fuck that. I also gotta put out a
Disclaimer.
explicit content disclaimer. I would have the editor, my buddy Brad, do it, but I don't pay him, and he's kind of a lazy asshole, so that's not gonna happen. For fuck's sake, I'm not even gonna do that either. So, if you're under the age of 13, is that the rating? Is that the
I have no idea. Just,
uh,
just
we're definitely not
give it a-
PG-13, okay? Because if you're PG-13, you're only allowed to say 2 shits. Um, we're gonna say a lot worse than that. Maybe not a lot worse than that, but we're gonna say definitely more than 2 shits. For sure, more than 2 shits.
probably.
Most likely, yeah, that's what's happened. Yeah, I'll give disclaimers when Chef gets real again. But Sebastian, do you
Yes.
wanna explain to the people out there why Attack on Titan happens to be your favorite anime of all time when I did your intro?
Alright. First, I'm a bit upset that you let your guest start off things, but okay.
Fuck you.
So, you know, okay, what is there to say? I mean, 10 out of 10 story, 10 out of 10 animation, 10 out of 10 everything. Just kidding, no. I can definitely say that for me at least. I can definitely have Attack on Titan up there in the top 30. Especially with season 4 coming up. Hopefully, production Mappa or Studio Mappa delivers, and at least in their own style can give out, a good anime, or at least a good season on par with the Wit Studio quality of production. But I can also say there are some flaws. I gotta admit. Um, but I don't really know where to start. Okay.
No, yeah,
How
I
about
get
you?
what you're saying. Yeah, I was kind of nervous with Studio Mappa taking over Wit Studios. Uh,
Oh wait, hold up.
but
Spoilers warning.
oh yeah, Thank
For
you,
sure.
thank you,
Spoiler warning.
thank you. A major fucking spoiler warning. If you haven't seen season 1 through 3 yet, uh, click off. Fuck off. I don't want you here. Not because I hate you, but because I hate you, and you should not be listening right now. Or you can skip. I'll put a timer on. Put like
Just,
hey,
a
skip
step
to minute
time check.
43 or whatever, like, for the time being. Until then. So big spoiler warning, because we're gonna talk about a lot of shit, not from Attack on Titan, from the manga, from not the manga, um, theories, and if you haven't caught up, I'd be really sad that we spoiled shit for you. It's an amazing series. I recommend it a lot. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Going back to that, yeah, I was kind of nervous with Mappa Studio, taking over. I haven't seen most of their stuff. Uh,
I
that didn't go
mean,
away until I saw God of High School and
yeah,
how
there you go.
they handled that. That being a manhwa, being a pretty big manhwa, um, in South Korea, which was
Yeah, because you read the manga one, right?
yeah, I was reading a bit of the manhwa, and
Yeah.
definitely did a lot of justice for it. And when the trailer came out too, I was like, God damn! And then it got released as they're saying it's not the full, like the final product. They're still gonna be redrawings and they're gonna touch up on a little bit of stuff, which was really,
Oh,
really reassuring.
are you talking about the Attack on Titan trailer?
Yeah, the Attack on Titan trailer that
Oh,
got released like
yeah.
2 months ago, 2 months ago.
A little bit more than that actually. I think it's
Yeah,
3 months by now.
yeah, lot. It was a
Yeah.
lot of time since that trailer recording. A whole lot of fucking nothing.
Well, I mean, now we got a new key visual and
We
we
got
got the release
key
date.
visuals and a release date. Oh my god. I'm so
Wow.
happy. One of the things that I wanted to get a release date actually got it. I'm now just waiting on Elder Ring, the Miyazaki and George R. R. Martin game, and um, Bloodborne 2 or the Bloodborne remake if that ever comes out. But if it
Never.
doesn't, shut up. If I hope it really does. Um, but goddamn, yeah. I remember watching Attack on Titan when it was running on Adult Swim, and just loving it. And that was probably one of the first animes that got me into fucking watching anime in general. Um, real good shit. At first, I didn't
Yeah.
understand it because I was a middle school student. I was in 8th grade, and I didn't fucking know stories, plot. I just knew my boy Aaron over here killing. Well, not really killing the Titans until uh, that episode 5. No, 5.
Well, no, that's when he got fucked up.
Yeah, when he got eaten by one and then turned into one, that's when he started fucking up Titans, which I thought was
Yeah.
cool because I'm like, yo, that's fucking sick, man. It was just off the bat of watching SAO, which also was kind of
Oh,
action heavy. We'll get into that later. Um,
and-
so yeah, so watching Attack on Titan really got me into that, and then after rewatching it again, I dare say 5 times already in the past 3 months since the trailer got released. That's since the beginning of 2020. Yeah, 2 times by myself, 1 time with my sister, 1 time with the boys, and the
Yep.
final time with my mom. That she picked it up too, and she started to love it a lot. And
Yeah, man.
which again, I'll bring back to that later because she scared me when she was watching it. Um, but yeah,
Yeah,
just
your mom is something else.
mom, goddamn, I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. But yeah, just that anime just pulled me in, and then when the story started to unravel itself and stuff started to make more sense, and season 2 stuff started connecting with season 1 stuff, and then season 3 part 2 things connect all the way back to part 1. It was just really cool piecing that together. And
Yeah.
and the anime didn't have to tell you Aaron's dad was a Titan and he killed uh Historia's sister, and then told Aaron to eat him. The the director and the author, uh, Polly, had confidence in the viewer's intelligence to piece that shit together.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, there's a lot of things that the viewers didn't know when watching the first season, and then even more so in the second season, because you it's weird. Never have I watched something where the more information you get, the more confused you are.
Yes. Perfect. That's exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
It,
going back on first watching Attack on Titan, I mean uh you and I had similar experiences. I just started watching Attack on Titan uh right after SAO back in, I wouldn't say middle school, but maybe towards the end of middle school and the beginning of freshman year, around that time. Don't really remember when specifically, but yeah, I finished SAO, being one of my first animes, and acknowledging that, oh, this is an anime. I went to watch Attack on Titan, and I couldn't say that I was really hooked on Attack on Titan at that moment when I watched it for the first time. It was on Netflix, and all 25 episodes were out. I think 25, right?
yeah. Yeah. That was
24 or
25.
25.
Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, I thought it was an interesting show. Kind of the same thought process, like, wow, look at this guy killing Titans, awesome. But I didn't really think past that. I didn't think that it would be a very, very well planned out story with very, very, very subtle foreshadowing moments. But yeah, that's just how I started watching Attack on Titan, and then just recently, I won't say recently, but May of 2019, when I decided, oh wow, this show is actually still going. I remember season 2 wasn't even out back then, so I was like, okay, might as well give it a go, see if I still liked it. And goddamn, I fucking loved it.
Yeah, we grew up since eighth grade, so our taste matured, and you know,
For sure.
our
I can
don't.
appreciate the show more
Yeah,
than
definitely.
just action packed
Yeah, way more.
Titan killing
Yeah, way more than I did back
anime.
then, where I just like, yeah, action and waifus and titties, which is still the same thing now, but um, when
I
cons-
mean, yeah, I mean, but on top of that, no, you
on
can.
top of like what that was, yeah, I can appreciate a lot more uh, the story. You know, now I'm not no longer looking now for the big titties and the etchy animes out there. Now I just want more story driven animes or mangas. Um,
Oh yeah, definitely.
which yeah, it does when you get older, it does actually it, refines your taste, and you know what you like, and you can tell the mediocre from the good, if you're a veteran and you keep watching stuff. And
Yeah, but you could even say that like Attack on Titan really kind of ruined slice of life animes and mangas for me. Because Angel, you know this, because I slight detour on the topic, but with Komi-san can't communicate
yeah,
the manga. I mean, when we first started reading that together, we both were pretty ecstatic about each new chapter. But then there was a time where I just wasn't really reading Komi-san, and you were just blasting through it, but I couldn't because I was like, "Where's the plot? Where's the
where's
story?
where's my plot? Where's my deep lore?
Where where are my arcs that interconnect to this one final moment?"
Exactly. Yeah.
And and then you
Yeah.
just like, no,
Come,
man, it's slice of life manga.
slice of
What
life
do you
manga.
expect? I'm like,
God damn
no, I need his
it.
plot. I mean, don't
Need
get
your
me wrong,
plot.
I still love Komi-san, and I still read it, but there was a time where it really took a lot out of me to just get through these slice of life heavy chapters.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, I had Komi-san up there with my favorite mangas, like my favorite mangas of all time. But it slowly started to descend as I started reading Quintessential and Kaguya. because they were what Comey was, but they had a plot that the
Well,
characters
you can
drove.
say that Comey had a plot, but it just um
Yeah.
it was more prevalent in
Hmm.
the
It wasn't
quintessential.
the driving force of the manga.
Yeah.
It was there. It was the main objective, and there's no rush for it, which is
Yeah.
okay, which makes sense because
It,
it's
it's
Comey-san.
yeah, that's how I started to love Komi-san, just because
Yeah.
of the charm of you know the characters and the funny interactions and
Yep. The whole will
just
she get to 100 friends by the end of the school year? Come back next time on Kobe Can't Communicate. Trap Najimi and Taneta-kun being Taneta-kun.
a trap basically.
A trap, which is my favorite. Such
Yeah,
good shit. I always
but
love the festivals art because we know we're gonna get trapped Taneta-kun.
yeah,
It's always
but
good.
to Attack on Titan
We're
and
coming back from the detour.
a little detour. Yeah, it's just I just really got invested in the story from season two because when I rewatched it, I skipped season one because I felt like, oh well, I watched it a couple times back then, so I don't really need a refresher. But I kind of regretted that because, well, I didn't really get to experience the I wouldn't say like foreshadowing moments because I wouldn't have known that it was foreshadowing stuff, but it would have made the reveals and the connections a lot better for me, I guess. Because I got spoiled on the Reiner and Bertolt, right?
Yeah.
But um, but when that moment happened, episode 6 of season 2, that moment, I couldn't help myself be like, holy fucking shit! They're the
This
fucking
is how it
Artemis
happens.
Fowl. Like I
Yeah.
don't know, I felt like the way they did that and the way that they showed, I was like, oh look, there's moments in season 1 where they obviously had some moments where they were pretty sus, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
they were Titans,
Hmm.
and it just really made me forget that. Oh, I already knew this, but getting the actual reveal on on the screen made me forget that completely, and just made me very very I wouldn't say happy, but a lot of stuff was going on in my head. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I remember getting. I didn't get spoiled who it was. I got spoiled by where uh, where they were saying there was more than one Titan shifter, which I was like, God
uh,
damn it, what the fuck? Anybody can be one. John, I always for the first half of the season after I heard that, I'm like, fucking John's a Titan, fucking horse face, Johnny
you
boy
know what?
ass bitch.
I would have suspected John too.
Yeah. Um. But yeah, when I saw season two after it finally got announced, I remember rewatching season one, and then waiting for season two to come out, watching season two, and then experiencing that whole fucking ordeal, which I'm like, yes, I can't wait for season three. And then watching season three
2 years.
as it after I actually waited for season three to be finished and then watching it because I was gonna binge it,
Uh-huh.
which is really good. Which I'm really happy I did that because the suspense built up and we got the masterful season three of
Part
Attack on Titan, part
I
part one and two, which is
part
really
one.
good.
Yeah.
Which
You see, like,
we can both agree the best season out of the whole series as of right
yeah,
now.
I definitely enjoyed season 3 a lot.
Yeah,
I
it was
mean,
a lot more.
you can set it up like, oh, season 1 was like awesome, right? But there's excuse me, there's not a lot of substance in terms of like after the action. It just felt like a lot of shit, but not enough not enough to like stick with you. Be like, oh, this sucks, but whatever. It's
A lot of shock moments, I would
a lot
say.
of shock moments, but not enough
Yeah, not in between the little
yeah,
filler
not a
they
lot of
needed in between.
investment. I would say into the moments.
Yeah, it's because well, like in the
You
beginning
didn't
of
know
season
anything, right?
one.
Like we didn't know
Yeah,
anything.
We didn't know
We didn't
anything.
know that.
In the beginning of season 1, a shit ton of characters died, so there was that mentality of why the fuck would I care about the characters if I know
Yeah,
some of them are gonna die at the end of the season. Um, then season 2 really helped reestablish the main cast that we got,
yeah,
and
for
made
sure.
us care for them a lot more. And then season 3 really pushed those characters, and you gave a
And
shit
while
about them.
still having the action
Yeah,
and
having the
all that. I mean, I
kick-ass
never
action.
been so excited to fucking dive into the politics of the fucking anime world.
I never thought I'd be so
Right?
excited to learn that Sasha was a huntress before she became a soldier. I'm like, Sasha Arc! Yes!
Oh yeah, that.
Mini Sasha
I
Arc
mean,
and mini Connie Arc, which is good. It's really nice.
yeah. I mean, it does kind of suck that it was left to only one episode. But then again, a lot of shit happened in just the 12 episodes we got for season 2 that, like, it kind of makes sense. Oh, you can't really string this out for more.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. And they
yeah, but
didn't
I
want
can
to
say
know.
that John did get a lot of screen time and character development in season 1. That, like, on my rewatch, I realized, oh wow, they really did focus on John a lot in terms of
Yeah.
growth
What
and
was
just
that?
becoming a better, I wouldn't say a better person, but just um, a better friend or just comrade to
Yeah.
his
He
allies.
was he was less of a rival coming to season 2 and 3, to Aaron, and became more of a comrade and a friend, which
Who's also an asshole, but like
he's
a
an
lovable
asshole.
asshole, I guess. Right?
He's that the Vegeta to his Goku, or the the asshole character that's everybody loves.
Yeah,
Like the
and
fairy tale. The fairy tale fans, comment down below. Fucking fairy. There's somebody there. I don't know his name. I only know Tatsu, and that's about it.
Tatsu,
I
you mean
haven't
not?
watched fuck fairy tale. Fuck you.
I'm here. I watched Fairy Tail.
Yeah, do you know the characters with the black hair? What the fuck is his name? His rival.
Oh, Dragoneel.
There you go. Yeah, Dragoneel. There you go. That's a good example.
Yeah, yeah, I could say. But
You get
oh wait,
that.
are you actually? There's two. There's Gray, and then there's Dragoneel.
Ah, shit.
Gray's the
Both.
guy who fights him. That doesn't matter. It's just that kind of relationship. It
You get
actually
it,
can work
yeah.
for both.
It
Yeah,
worked.
it's actually the same relationship. But
That relationship where you love John even though he's a dick, but when he really shines when he's in the spotlight. Just very good. Because
yeah, for sure.
I didn't like John in season 1, but I love John in season 2 and 3.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, same here. I didn't like John season 1, except on the rewatch. On the rewatch, I was like, oh wow, I love John just because I know what he becomes later on.
Yeah,
I like to see that, that development. But of course, first time watching, I was like, this
yeah,
fucking
first time
asshole.
watching
Look
it.
at this
That was
guy.
fucking horse face.
Horse face, yeah. Um,
Yeah, I feel like John really shined. Um, first time watching, I remember the sentiment I did feel was when he found Marco's dead body. Um,
oh yeah,
I think that really helped him a lot, um, for the viewer to care for him a little bit more, and
yeah. Then see that he actually,
which
had a
again,
heart.
10 out of 10 for the voice acting, man. Fucking sold that scene. Um,
Oh yeah,
I
just
think
in
what
general, the voice acting in this anime is above something else, man.
Yeah, it's good. It's
It's
good. I
great,
recommend
especially
subbed. Yeah,
Aaron,
Aaron
and Erwin's,
and everybody. Everybody's
Levi.
well cast in the sub. In the dub, uh,
Okay,
majority is well casted. Uh, I
I
do
do gotta say,
I give it to the
I
Armin
can't.
fans. I can see why fuck Armin's voice actor. Even though
Yeah,
I personally love the voice actor that he is, yeah, fuck him. Let like
for that role,
sometimes.
for that one role,
For
yeah.
that one
But
role,
actually,
okay.
for
When he
me
was a
though, it's
kid, it made sense. Teen Armin, I guess.
but
I get
for
that.
me, I absolutely hate the dub for just for season 1 and 2 though. But I just can't stand, like you said, Armin's voice. but also Aaron's. Mostly because I kept hearing Kirito's voice in the dub.
We can't give
Cause
shit to
of,
him because he does good. He does honest work. He does good work.
I mean, like he's a good voice actor. I can see, like he has great moments, but for some reason, I just hated it. I hated how he did Aaron in the first season. Second season was fine. It's just that he was really overshadowed by his sub voice actor, his Japanese voice actor. I mean, uh, and it's just there was a lot of just not enough. I wouldn't say passion because it's always a thing about like sub and dub. I was like, oh, sub has a lot more passion. It's like, haha, Code Geass can say something about that.
Yeah.
Gurren
Like,
Lagann can say something about that. Full
full
Metal
shit at me.
Alchemist can say something about that. But but for Attack on Titan though, oh yeah, it's definitely passion and just delivery on what they're trying to convey in their emotions with their voices. I mean,
Yeah.
um, like God damn, have you heard the Titan screams in the dub? Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah.
What the fuck was Aaron's? Aaron's Titan scream were just very grating on the ears.
Mhm.
Um, I just didn't understand why they couldn't just keep the sub version or the Japanese version of the screams.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but um, the cast was pretty I would say pretty good with the cast of voice actors for the dub. Um,
Yeah. I think it's just
it's just that we
Aaron,
didn't.
Aaron and Armin were the only ones that
Yeah, there was just a lot of bad moments with
some bad
a
moments
few
from the first
characters.
two seasons, and then once the third season
Third
came
season
in,
was like yeah, third season they just really I don't know what they did, but they just got a lot better.
it worked. It worked a
It
lot.
worked, yeah.
It really did. It really
Especially
did.
Levi's voice actor and Erwin's voice actor, like like top top
Top,
notch.
top. Yeah, Chris,
Only complaint I could say
Platinum.
about third season was maybe Kenny when they first introduced him, but then he got better as
Yeah.
the episodes went on.
Yeah, not
Because
better with it.
I didn't really like when they introduced him with his cowboy uh accent or whatever his cowboy voice.
Uh huh.
Uh, the bar scene was just really awkward. But other than that, I mean, like they after that, I had no problem with Kenny's voice actor. But yeah. How do we start? Oh, the sup. uh, just talking about how great the quality of the anime was, from story and then the voice acting. But do you remember where you started with that? Sorry, we went kind of on a detour on the voice actors.
They're good voice actors. I'm not gonna lie. If you want a good example of the dub, I recommend that to everybody who's seen it. And probably everybody who has seen it and stayed for after the spoiler
Probably.
warning would know the Erwin speech is top tier on the dub. It was really good. Um,
I
but
do gotta say, like the dub. I think the dub resonated more with me than the sub. Like the sub was great. It made me. If it, I would die for fucking Erwin if he told me that I needed to go and die. Right? He was like, hey man, go over there and fucking die.
that was
And I'm
some
like, why?
Braveheart
And they're
type
like,
of shit.
cause this and that. And I'm like, all right, fucking
Just
Aaron, you
that.
got me on
All
fucking
right.
board. I'm fucking dying for you, or at least for humanity. Well, in the dub, I think it's just because since he was speaking English, and like you can know what words,
Yeah, his
you know,
word choice was really good.
the word choice. Yeah, you can actually understand the words, because I don't fucking understand Japanese. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I can't.
I don't fuck Japanese. I know Nani,
Yeah, it's kind of
Komenasai,
different. It's a little
Opai.
bit of a different experience reading the fucking speech than actually hearing it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like yeah, it's like let's say you're in battle and your fucking officer is trying to get you all pumped up, but he's fucking speaking in Japanese. So you have a fucking guy with a title card with what he's saying,
Like what? What did
and
he
like he
say?
could have, what he say? Like he could have said something so passionate and so like well moving, or well, you had to wait for the fucking title card to get to the part where he actually said that. You're like, you're just nodding your head, and you get to that part. You're like, yes, yes, and but like 10 minutes already passed when he said that. But
you're like,
anyway, yeah.
woohoo!
Either way, it's just that speech was great.
That speech was great. That's we're 10 out of 10 stuff. But yeah, we just went on the Attack on Titan rant. Not rant, but like discussion of it.
Yeah. I mean, we can
It's
keep
really good
going
anime.
on.
I recommend it a lot. Yeah, I know. We have like 2
Yeah,
hours
but we
discussions that we've never recorded because I didn't think about it at the time. Fuck you. Right, now moving out of the Attack on Titan thing, which
well,
good. It's a time card.
well, I can't. Just one thing to leave off though. Historia best girl. That's just
Okay,
very
it's a good segue. It's a very good segue. I was gonna move into the waifu segue.
waifu section. All right.
Waifu
Yeah, I had
segue. Waifu segue. It's Historia and Ymir was the ship that we all wanted, but sadly never came to be because she's fucking dead. Ymir's fucking dead.
Oh, and when I mean Historia best girl, I'm strictly talking about anime only. I have a different best girl for the manga, but we're not gonna get into that because my friend here hasn't even gotten to the manga yet. But
I'm waiting for season 4.
yeah. But back to you. What you were saying?
Just checking on shit. Yeah, waifu segue with the story of being best girl, definitely.
I mean,
you know what fucking anime got me in a real waifu struggle for a good 12 episodes,
SAO.
a good 119 chapters.
Oh.
SAO, well, yeah, SAO a little bit, and then season 2 hit with Sinon, and fuck off Asuna, suck the Black Swordsman's dick. Motherfucking quintessential quintuplets.
Okay.
Really fucked me up with that shit.
Okay, now that's some.
Never have I thought that I wanted everybody to win, but knew that was never gonna be until I read goddamn quintessential quintuplets. When I said Komi-san started to decrease in my manga favorites, it was because of quintessential quintuplets. That was the stepping stone, you know. I read quintessential, I read Komi, I evaluated both, and I thought quintessential was a far better manga than Komi is. It might change depending how Komi, the latest chapters are going, which it seems like it's going, but it's a motherfucking slice of life, so I won't be expecting big romance stuff.
Yeah.
Fucking quintessential, man.
Quintessential was something else in terms of just
It's
like I never felt so.
no,
Also, once again, spoilers.
Spoilers alert. I can't. I'm not gonna talk about the ending. I am gonna talk about who won. I can't talk about the ending because motherfucker over here lagging because he's like,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah. Because I know who won, but I haven't got to the end. I'm putting that off because I
no
know if I
one won
finish.
in my canon.
But you see, Angel, like if I finish it, then it's over. I get no more chapters to read.
Your Nesco avatar blinked right when you said it's over.
Yeah.
It's good shit. But yeah, let's talk about that. Yeah, that was It's what was I gonna say? Fuck. It was that manga that I was looking for after I finished Attack on Titan, where I wanted a story-driven manga, but I was also reading Komi-san, so I wanted kind of both of them at the same time. And luckily, the mop was spinning, and the fucking witch was putting in the crickets and the rat tail, and then the anime came out, Quintessential Quintuplets, which my friend Alan, who's couldn't join us because I forgot to tell him, and fuck him.
Oh, that's why you're okay.
Showed me Quintessential, showed me the opening, and I said, "What the fuck is this?" And he said, "Harem," and I'm like, "God damn, I haven't seen a harem in a fat minute." And they all have big old pies. I'm gonna love it. They all look cute. I didn't think I was gonna enter this roller coaster of emotions. When I first booted up that episode and binged the whole entire season in a day, and wanting to want more, and that's when manga came in and ruined my life. And now I have all 10 volumes of Quintessential, waiting for 12. Gonna wait for the freaking pre-order of the special art cover where they're all in the circle with their wedding dresses. That's how addicted I got to Quintessential Quintuplets, okay? And uh, it fucking hurt.
Yeah, I can agree with you. That fucking hurt.
Fucking hurt.
We got the
I
winner, and
got the winner.
but the thing is, you can't say best girl didn't win because in our hearts, we all know that they're all best girl. Except
Everybody was best girl in our hearts except goddamn Tsuki.
Itsuki, fuck you, Itsuki. You
Fuck
can
you,
go eat your
Itsuki.
fucking macaroni somewhere else.
Fucking, I get 3 chapters at the end of the manga. Where everybody got 2. So
That was some bullshit. Not gonna lie, gave me a big scare.
Give me a giant scare. I'm like, no.
I was so
Not
afraid
gonna.
for that
He's not
fourth
gonna.
one.
We're not gonna get the cliche. First girl he meets is the one he ends up with, which we switched for another cliche, but it's far better cliche in my eyes. She didn't want Itsuki to win. Nothing. No, not dissing all you Itsuki fanboys out there. All 2 of you.
But why? Why her? Why'd you choose the worst out of the bunch?
Why would you choose Itsuki? Comment down below if you're a Itsuki fan. I mean, I guess you can make the argument with Raina. Oh, you had a connection with Raina, but all of them did, except like Nino and Miku and
Okay,
Ichigo.
I'm not saying that like she's like
I'm
a
not saying
bad
she's
character.
total trash. All right, she's a good waifu, but when she's
And
competing against her sisters, pretty shit waifu.
yeah,
Hey, comment down below, Itsuki fans. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you believe you are. Again, all 2 of you, that are out there.
call to.
Explain why Itsuki should have won. And
And
I
I
will.
know that second person is just a second account of the first
Yes. Yeah, I know you. You fucking. It's gonna be Itsuki fanboy 1, Itsuki fanboy dot 2.
guy.
But no, I'm just joking. Um, yeah, fucking. I loved every single character in that manga. You know, some might say yeah, the ending was a little rushed, which yeah, it was a
I
little
can
rushed.
agree. I mean, I haven't read the ending, but I can feel like it's
Felt like the
somewhat.
author was like, it's time to end it, but I got a fucking crunch.
Oh yeah.
Which I get it, and I know some people didn't like the ending. Again, it was it was a good ending. The winner made sense. Uh, Leading up to that, it made a lot of sense. You know, if
It
you
did
got
make a lot of
again the foreshadowing in this manga, god fucking damn, dude, fucking foreshadowing in this manga.
It could rival Attack on Titan foreshadowing.
It could rival Ishiyama and his
I
freaking artwork.
I
You
could just
see,
I
goddamn.
had to bring that back to that
You
foreshadowing.
can, you know, was it Oto, the author of One Piece?
Oda,
Oda, you know, you like fucking.
God, oh fucking dude,
There's gonna
his
be.
foreshadowing is on something else too.
Yeah, if I ever get to One Piece, we'll go back to that. 'Cause I haven't seen a fucking spec. I haven't seen shit at One Piece.
You should, man, you should. You get waifus,
Probably will. I know.
but
Waifus and shit.
not as great of a waifu as Nino. Okay,
Yes.
that's gonna lie. One may call me.
People of the internet, I will give out a disclaimer. If you didn't choose Nino, you probably still live with your mother. You probably cry yourself to sleep.
You do all that.
Shut the fuck up. Nino is. This is coming from the Nino fanboy part of me. You know, not the analytical anime enthusiast. Now it's coming from the biased motherfucker. Nino's best girl, in my eyes. You know, again, people who haven't read the manga and are waiting for season 2, get the fuck out before I start spouting shit. Fuck out. We already gave a spoiler warning.
I mean,
Give
at
you
this
a
point, if you're
chance.
still here, then
If
you're
you're still
in
here,
here
then
for.
yeah, I already said who won, so we'll get yeah, people who read the manga know. Who read the manga, they know that Nino gets a lot better. She gets better with time, like fine wine. It's just it. I don't know what it was. Just this whole character just fucking rewap, and it wasn't just instant. Right? It wasn't an
Oh yeah,
instant fucking change.
that's what I loved about the Quincy show. It's
Yeah,
just like the nice progression of each.
little nice, good steps, good chunks of steps were taken. Um, which I was really happy because pacing wasn't too fast. Uh, felt natural. When you read it, it made sense. Sometimes some shonens or some other slice of lives where one of the characters is a bitch. That the main character saves her from a flying bus, and automatically she's part of the harem. That wasn't the case for Nino, right? Nino had her own arc where she had to grow up and accept change. And as she accepted change, she started slowly accepting Futuru, which later developed into feelings, which later developed into her not giving a fuck and wanting her man's, which was
Yeah,
amazing to read. Honestly,
I mean,
claps in the chaps. Claps in the
clapping.
chat.
I'm typing in the eights, man. I'm typing in the eights.
It was just
But
great.
yeah, I just loved reading, like waiting for each chapter to see if Nino
If what? I think you cut out. Oh no. Oh no, I think Sebastian cut out. Well, that's embarrassing. It's okay. It's at 45 minutes, guys. We're at point 45. Um, he might clock in.
Yeah, I was just blazing through that, and when I caught up, I was like,
Wait,
no.
wait, buddy. Wait, you cut out for a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What was the last thing you heard?
Waiting for the chapters to come out.
Oh yeah, waiting for the chapters to come out and just seeing, if Nino gets better, and she got better, and I was like, wow, how can she get better than this? And she gets even better. Uh,
Yes.
I mean, one can argue that like she's obviously the tsundere that would obviously be terrible in real life, right? To like have as a romantic interest.
Yeah.
But
First half of beginning Nino was kind of shit.
kind of like a shit person. Not gonna lie. That wouldn't be someone I would want the MC to end up with, right?
Yeah. I would
Or
look at her and be like, I need a restraining order. I need to get the fuck out of here.
yeah, because you could say she was really superficial as well, just because like she really went for the hot guys only, really.
Yeah, the bad
But
boys. She was all popular. Had her nails painted.
but like we said
College.
earlier, the growth, man,
The
the
character growth.
the character growth and the fucking development of their relationship
Yes.
that really got us to love Nino as a as just the best girl, right?
Yeah. Really got us to really enjoy Nino and her journey. And I'm very
Because
happy where she ended up at the end of the manga. It's great. I really loved it.
and then just how assertive she was with her
Yes.
feelings, because
I don't. Yeah.
I for one wanted a change. I went through a phase of romance animes where I just kept getting the same reluctant confession, or like 24 long just fucking build up to a confession that may or may not even fucking get a really satisfying ending to.
Yes.
However, that all changed when I was introduced to Nino, the assertive one,
The assertive
because
one. The one that
there's
inner.
no hesitation, I guess, for
Yeah. And,
wanting to show her love,
and
and that's very refreshing in the sea of fucking I would say Onoderon's from
And the
Nisekoi.
goddamn
Koi
Mariana Church of romantic high school slice
has
of life comedies.
yeah. I mean, like I love them, but the whole like, oh, I'm gonna confess. They don't confess, and then it goes on. I'm just talking about Nisekoi. I'm trashing on Nisekoi right now. I love Nisekoi, but
If you didn't pick
goddamn,
it up, it was
imagine
he was talking about these.
I'm talking Nisekoi. I fucking even said Onodera or however. But yeah, man. I mean, I enjoy that. I enjoy that.
Yes, it was really
I
good.
mean, Miko's still there. If you guys know how mangas, right? Talking about manga here. Uh, Miku obviously was the one who uh doesn't assert her affection, and it's very frustrating when she gets to a point where she can and she should, but she doesn't,
But she doesn't, and that's where
and it
that
just
cliche comes
yeah.
in. You're like,
But
God
obviously,
damn it, Miku.
because starting the anime, I was a Miku fan.
Yeah, she
I
was the
wouldn't say
flagship of the anime. I'm not gonna lie, she was flagship, flagship best girl of
yeah,
that anime. All the Miku memes,
yeah,
all the
and I
Miku
still
lovers.
loved her.
Oh
Reading the
yeah,
manga, she
yeah.
was like second. Oh well, I mean, you one could say I was pretty easy, and my waifu's changed a lot.
It
Nino
changed a
still
lot.
remained at one, but there was moments where I was kind of unfaithful for a while. I was like, oh,
You're like, God damn it.
I feel terrible.
Yep.
But, I mean, what can I do against these
Okay.
best
My
girls?
male
Like, represent
instincts are kicking in. Come on. God damn it.
because I mean, like one harem in the sea of these romances, right? Couldn't stand out like quintessential just because of how for one, we know there's a winner.
Yes.
Two, all the girls have personalities, right?
Yes. Even though they're quintuplets, which is
Even though they're quintuplets,
smart.
which should which that should have been harder, right? To write, five sisters who are the same. I mean,
Yes.
it's kind of easy to give each character like a quirky personality, but like with quintessential, each character had their quirky personality and then some,
Yeah.
and then you actually had character to them, to their
Yes.
fucking
Yes.
persona.
Yes.
And it's just yeah.
It's good. It's good.
But also, just Nino, man, they
It's
don't have
Nino.
Nino.
It's just Nino, man. Nino really carried this. Not carried it. I want to say carry it, but it
No, she didn't
really,
carry it, but she did.
really
She did
made
a
me.
help a lot in
Yeah,
the
made me
rooting,
enjoy it.
the
Yeah,
race. I'd say.
the race. That was a very when it was Nino, it was a very hardcore Nino
Yeah.
fan. But let's talk
Should
about the other waifu, which had the exact opposite effect in the same anime, in same manga. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be talking about Ichika now.
Oh God.
God,
God damn.
let's talk about imagine Nino and now just flip her character arc, flip it, flip that shit, flip that motherfucker. You get
Flip it.
Ichika, all right? You get the goddamn Ichikas,
why?
which
Why they
again,
had to do my girl dirty like that?
I was a major in the beginning. In the beginning, very big Miku and Ichika fan. Like
Same
I
here,
couldn't
man. Same
decide
here.
between both. It was very difficult to choose one while I was reading the manga and watching the anime because she had the assertive that Nino had, which I really liked, and she was the big sister and the da 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 da.
Yada. Yes.
But as the anime progressed and as the manga progressed, specifically the manga, because the anime gave Ichika some big moments, some really big fucking moments. The biggest, some might say,
But
compared to
yeah, thinking
as the
back.
manga was out, as the anime was out. Manga,
Yeah.
she got a little bit more, but then she got competitive, and
She
she
actually
got
wanted
really
to win,
competitive. She
right?
wanted to win.
And
She
normally you would be happy for if your girl wants to
yeah
actually get in on the race, right?
yeah
Try
yeah
to actually win. And normally you would be like, hell yeah, girl, go get him.
Get him. Yes. Yes, definitely.
But not in this case.
But not in this case. Okay, hold on.
Not in
All
this
right.
case.
We're gonna take a little detour break. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'll cut it out anyways. And we're back from the break.
Hell yeah.
It's a half-hour break, but you guys didn't see that because I'm gonna cut it out. Where were we at again? Ichika, right?
Quintessential.
Quintessential
Yeah,
Ichika. Okay, so where we will give our explanation why Ichika was the reverse Nino of Quintessential. You know,
Yeah.
it's what they call the falling from grace. That's what her. That's what if there was a name for her arc, it would be that.
Well, yeah,
It would
fall from
definitely be from Fall from Grace, because again, if you read the manga, Ichika gets very competitive. This is where
very
her
competitive.
skill sets of being an actor comes into play. Ichika's a very good actor. Again, that gets explained that in the ending. So, we already know Ichika has deceived Futaro once, as she dressed as Miku. Again, the other love rival. The first one, to be exact.
Oh yeah.
And as it continues to go, Ichika slowly, but
Surely.
starts becoming more and more manipulative. She starts lying a little bit more. She's doing the whole Miku impersonation act. Because again, in the manga, Futaro cannot tell the difference. Which again makes sense because they're quintuplets.
Quintuplets, yeah.
And at that time, I think he already knew that they would switch roles with each other because again, quintuplets. The fuck are you gonna do? And the whole Reina arc happens too. When we found out one of the quintuplets was friends of Futaro when they were younger. Then it gets revealed who it is. It gets revealed what happened during those days. It gets Futaro finds out that Ichika was lying most of the time as she confesses her feelings, which again, very heartbreaking scene because we see Ichika cry, which is something we don't want.
We don't want any of these girls
At
to
that
cry.
point, the family's kind of crumbled right now. Between the relationship between Miku and Ichika is very rigid, not that very on good terms. Which again also happens to Nino and Itsuki. Parallels. Um, as that continues, she confesses her feelings. Futaro does not accept them, but also does not deny them. But at that point in time, he's very mad because Ichika lied to him.
Yeah,
Which
for good reasons.
a good reason because she was being manipulative. Um, it was a good choice on the main character. He could have just been like, "Oh yeah, all is forgiven," da, 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 da. Like some
Yeah.
fucking cliche anime.
We actually made the right decision. Sure, it didn't feel good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No one wanted this, but man,
It still didn't hurt to watch.
yeah, it
And
was painful.
the one thing which in between that the talk between Ichika and Futaro is she says she has met him before, but again, this is all after Ichika was lying, so Futaro did not believe her.
But it was fucking true.
It was true. They
It was
did meet when they were children. Um, but she wasn't the first one Futaro met. It was Yotsuba. You later find out it's Yotsuba who was his friend and made him the way he is now. Scholar, top A student. Changed because she met Yotsuba.
yeah.
And then he met Ichika in between that. The intersection.
She was the one with the cards.
Yes.
When we find out, she was the one who played cards with him,
Yes.
and had
And then
the
again,
what do you call it? Those sticks. I forgot what they're called, but to a point, she was technically also a friend of his.
Yeah, in his point of view, she was Reina, which you learn again that at the beginning the quintuplets all act the same, they all look the same, they didn't change without any of the other ones changed. You know,
Yeah.
it was only after Yotsuba met Futaro that they began to grow into their own people. Just beautiful, good chapter.
Yeah. Starting with Yotsuba, right?
Was again starting Yotsuba, the first one who met Futaro, which goes back to the ending. It made sense why. It made sense. It made sense why Futaro chose Yotsuba, and that's how the ending played, which is really good. That's why I have no complaints. If it was Itsuki, then yeah, this would have been a very different
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah. This would have been top 10 uh fucking worst endings to a great
Worst
manga
enemies of
discussion,
all
man.
time. Maybe it would have probably been next to the domestic girlfriend stuff.
See, I haven't even caught up, so I don't even know. But I've heard I can feel the backlash from a mile away. Like, ooh, this is some serious shit, huh? Ooh, you can feel the heat from the dumpster fire from a mile away.
Yeah. Um,
But
which again,
yeah. I mean, it could have worked out for Itsuki. Had
yes.
the author I wouldn't say dragged out the story more, but had continued on for I don't know about 50 more chapters. But I felt like where the author ended the manga, it was like a good length of chapters.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, I was very very surprised that it went on for a couple more. I think like 20 more,
Yeah.
because I had the impression that it was going to be over at 120,
And they continued.
and they continued.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, yeah, that's my 2 cents on Quintessential. It was a great manga, a great read. I can't wait for the actual anime coming out in January, which I'm very excited for.
Oh,
Um,
for sure. A lot of things
very happy.
that.
A lot of
Oh,
things.
winter. Basically, the winter season is stacked. We have
Winter is coming, motherfuckers, and you guys better be ready.
we have quintessential Attack of Titan 2,
Quintessential
reincarnated as the slime.
slime.
What else? What else can you think
Sword
of off
Art,
the
I
top?
think, is returning too. Log Horizon Season 3 is returning. Doctor Stone.
Dogger Stone, yes, that's a good one that I'm
I
looking
think
forward to.
stuff on the Demon Slayers coming out. More stuff for SAO OVAs and ReZero OVAs are coming out. A lot of
Yeah.
stuff's coming out in winter, which I'm very happy. Promised Neverland Season 2 is coming out, which is something that I need to still watch. I haven't watched it yet because I just
I
haven't had
watched.
the chance to.
Yeah,
But
I need to finish watching it. Well, I
but
might as well just
the
rewatch the first
the boy
episode. But yeah,
Alan said he really liked it, and it has numbers that it's opening, and I love the magic numbers.
yeah. I mean, just in general, it's a lot of the good stuff that we liked in 2019 is coming back in
Yeah, it's coming back
2021,
in
or at least the
2021.
winter season, right?
Yes.
Because man, can we talk about that? 2019, probably one of the best anime years for the fans.
That's when anime really took over my life. I'm not gonna lie. 2019 was really hard-driven anime.
The 2019
I
animes,
was pretty
yeah,
much a noob coming into 2016. It wasn't until 2017, 2018 that I started to grow more into anime, and then 2019 really pushed that a lot when I started reading manga, buying manga, watching anime movies, watching the OVAs, buying subscriptions, also support the original creators.
oh yeah,
It
for
wasn't
sure.
until uh, that I really started getting into it. And 2019 really helped with that. Some of the amazing series that came out: Megalobox, Reincarnated as Slime, Shield Hero, third season of Overlord, Quintessential, Attack on Titan.
Jeez, yeah, just the list
A
goes on and
whole
on.
bunch of cells at work. It made me give a shit about biology. Like
Oh
2019
right,
was
I
really
forgot.
stacked. The return of the Yanderis came back with Happy Sugar Life, a Yandere that I didn't want to fucking commit suicide to. I was like, God damn, she's a crazy bitch. And I just loved it all. Grand Blue! God damn, that's the first time I ever watched it, and it was hilarious.
Oh yeah, actually I watched it in 2018, but I mean it rolled over to 2019.
And then
But
the Return of High School DxD, my beloved series that I will always rewatch because I watched it when I was young. I kept watching it when I was older, and the girls have big titties. That's something I will never forget. Yeah, that was 2019. That was amazing. I love that year so much. Before we went to the shitstorm that is 2020. First time everyone's at Anime Expo. God damn.
yeah,
Amazing stuff.
I'm kind of sad that the 2020 Expo was
Yeah.
canceled. I did go to Crunchyroll,
Yeah.
not Crunchyroll, my bad. Comic Con, the Comic Con
Yeah, there was
2019. Oh, yeah, because see, like 2018 really set me up for the 2019 hook into the anime hell pit.
yeah.
I'd say, because I also didn't read a lot of manga. The manga I was reading in 2018 was limited to My Hero, and I
Oh yeah,
think
My
that's
Hero.
about it, really.
I forget
My
about My Hero.
Hero, and then some romance mangas that I would read after the animes. Because, like I said, there's a lot of fucking romance animes that had a shit ending because one, they didn't confess. Two, they did confess, but nothing really came out of it because that's where the anime ended, and the manga's really what basically the anime was an advertisement for the manga.
Yeah, well,
Which I
really.
mean, it would make sense. I mean, it's always an advertisement, really, if you think about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, 20, but let's just say
2019.
2019 is where I really went into the manga, and not necessarily just because I'm done with this anime. No, it's because wow, the manga is really something that I wish I'd gone into before, but at the same time, not really because then I also would have had to wait for the chapters to release weekly or
I would have
monthly.
had suffered like the rest of yees.
Yeah.
With
So
something. Yeah. Um, 2019. Goddamn. You know what 2019 brought to the table? What it really brought to the table?
tell
Something
me,
that changed my perspective on dramas.
you laid on me.
Yeah, one anime that I watched in 2019. I think it's 2019. I'm pretty sure it was 2019. That reading the synopsis on live chart, thinking it was gonna be your stereotypical ecchi um, love quarrel drama, made me come back each week to watch it again, uh, and invest in the characters, and some might say, um, see how this shit could get even shittier while pissing fire at it.
Okay.
Which also having probably one of my favorite openings of all time. It's a perfect segue too.
Okay.
The goddamn domestic girlfriends.
Oh god. All right.
We were gonna have to get here eventually since we were talking about quintessential.
Yeah, we
Let's
were gonna
talk
get there
about
eventually.
another anime and manga that's on the complete opposite side of the spectrum.
The trash
The trash.
fire dumpster fire trash garbage
Again, if you
can't.
want like a deeper synopsis into it, I recommend the Kikuk videos.
Oh yeah.
Very good. It's funny.
Perfect explanation.
It's good shit. Good shit. If you haven't supported Kikuk, please go support Kikuk. Uh, I know it wouldn't really matter because we're a small community here. But fuck it, just go. If you haven't subscribed, get that boy to be the top anime YouTuber of all time. I don't give a fuck. If anybody should have a diamond anime play button drawn in Ahigal, it should be Kikuk. um.
Anyways, domestic
Anyway,
girlfriend.
going back
Yes.
to the domestic girlfriends. My buddy Alan. Oh, our buddy Alan Sebastian
Yeah.
has a very refined taste. Very picky on what he watches, and comes back to time to time. Domestic Girlfriend changed him because he watched that show religiously.
He came out a different man.
He was so invested in that goddamn anime. which I don't blame him because I was very invested too. Um, no, nothing would have prepared me. Uh, Nothing I could have watched before would have prepared me what I watched that season. The whole Hina and Rui battle. Um, but what the fuck is gonna happen next? This next episode, telenovela type of shit that we had to go through because god damn it, you know, it sucked. It sucked major dick waiting each week to see what happens and to experience true pain. um, I just want to talk about domestic girlfriend. Goddamn. Um, for some reason I felt we were gonna have another school days on our hands.
Oh, that's a lie. Let's not get into school days, but yeah, go on.
We're gonna have another school days. We're talking about school days, Sebastian. We're gonna make the goddamn
We'll
comparison.
get there. We'll get there.
I'm
First,
making it. We're getting there now. All right. I don't give a shit. I'm rocking my goddamn bed. Where the fuck is where's my Shinobu statue? Where's it at? Where's it at?
we are gonna get to school days later, but
Damn it! I'm
domestic girlfriend.
gonna have to hold my Nagatoro manga. That's gonna be the next
The
episode.
one good thing that came out of domestic girlfriend was the goddamn opening. The opening was fire.
Opening was phenomenal. It was great.
It was okay. Well, actually, when I first heard it, I couldn't stand it. But
Oh
then
yeah, I remember
that was
that.
also at the time. That was also at the time where I didn't actually listen to anime openings. Um,
Um,
well, actually, maybe I don't know. There was a time where I didn't even bother to watch the openings, let alone listen to the song. Uh, I was pretty
yeah,
uncultured, I would say,
yeah.
uncultured.
The artist is Stardew. Just look up the Mr. Girlfriend opening. I can't say the fucking Japanese name. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'll say it. It's K- Kawaki wa Ameku. Minami. I mean Dash Minami. Again, I don't know what the fuck with these Japanese names. By Stardew. Great fucking opening. That's the reason why I watched the anime. God damn. Yeah, that's the only
Okay,
reason
well,
why I actually tuned in watching the anime because of the opening. And that's why I got Alan too. We got
yeah, but like,
debated.
first of all, the because the thing is, it's the whole what are you doing step, bro? The anime,
Yeah, yeah, it is.
and
It is.
it's just when it's don't get me wrong. You know, if you're into that, good for you.
Yeah.
Hell, man, we enjoy it.
Hey,
But when it's in the anime
we don't
form,
judge.
not when it's an anime, a seasonal anime, you know, at that point, it's just flaming hot garbage. But the thing is, as our great any tuber Giguk said, it's hot flaming garbage that you can't keep your eyes away from, and you just keep on watching.
You're like the homeless guy who's out in the blizzard and you see the dumpster full of garbage and shit and you just can't keep away from it because it gets you warm inside. That's probably
That's
exactly what
another
I
good
would
way to put it
feel.
in.
Yeah. Um.
See, but like the thing is, we had the whole step sibling situation, right?
Yeah.
But on top of that, let's add a teacher student relationship, okay?
Let's just get all the taboos in this bitch.
All the taboo, it was literally taboo the anime, which maybe that's what the author was going for. Let's like
Maybe.
the author was
Wait.
probably thinking, hey, let's put all the taboos of Japanese life into this fucking one manga, which obviously became an anime. But
Taboo the animation.
I don't know what I don't know what she was thinking, but that probably had to be that thought process when she made
Probably the
this.
biggest baller move ever.
Yeah, which uh, it's something, man.
You just gotta watch it. If you haven't watched it,
You have to
please go
watch it.
watch it. You have to watch it.
This
If you
one,
love that if you feel like you're getting burnt out or you feel like nothing really excites you anymore, um you're getting kind of dry of the romance drama out there, I suggest you watch Domestic Girlfriend because that will again bop opening. Good waifu wars. Hashtag waifu war. Trend it.
See,
Can't
but
say
that's
enough.
the thing too, because then you also had the two girls.
Two
We
girls
had
plus Momo.
Hina. Oh well, yeah, but she was most likely, a side piece. As
Pity waifu.
degrading as that sounds to her, that's basically what she was. She was just the extra element of chaos
Yes.
to this anime. But no, we had the Hina and the Rui. And the two sides that clashed over for these two, both great and terrible people. Because, like, on the surface, who wouldn't want a Rui? Who wouldn't want a Hina?
Yeah,
Right?
they both have really
But
good
when you,
qualities.
yeah, obviously Hina's a better choice. But let's not get into
Shut the
that.
fuck up.
But when you delve deeper into this, and then you realize how fucked up the situation is, and you're just like, no, I do not want to get involved with these two women. But it doesn't stop me from rooting for them or
Yeah.
wanting one, right? It's just such a weird experience to, like, watching Domestic Girlfriend, because one, you understand, you know that this is garbage, but you just love it.
She just can't stop watching it. There's a very good there's a fucking video out there. It's a guy explaining to his friend um the first time he watched Boku no Pico.
Oh god, okay, go on.
And I'm not gonna fucking say all of it because I can't say most of the words. But it's like what was the quote was like, it was like Satan pissing in my eyes. It hurts so much, but I couldn't stop watching it. And that's how I felt watching Domestic Girlfriend. I'm like, kind of
Yeah,
trash, but I can't stop watching it. It's just that each episode left
and
the non cliffhanger. Like it was a cliffhanger, but it didn't feel like one. Cause I don't know. I don't know what was that weird feeling to where like the cliffhanger wasn't at the end. It was kind of a little bit towards the middle-ish, and
you
just
just wanted to
it
see
was
how all this
yeah.
resolved in
You
the
just
next
wanted to see,
episode.
yeah, that's what was gonna happen in the next episode. Excuse me. Goddamn. Yeah. Shit.
But the thing is, the more you watch, the more invested you get into the story, and the more you want to see how it plays out.
You just want
And
to know
that's
what
when it
happens.
gets you. That's when you get hooked in,
That's when you
and that's when you read the
get
full
bitch.
manga. That's when you
Yeah.
get into the manga, which we probably won't get into because I haven't caught up. I stopped
I
a
forgot a
while
lot.
back.
I forgot a lot about it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. So we won't go into the manga, but let's just say it doesn't get any better.
It doesn't get any better. You thought season one was bad? They're in college now.
They're in college. Well, I guess some would argue that it does make it better because then they're more mature and whatnot.
Yeah, they
But
leave
at the same
less
time, the
less
shitty
friction.
situations still remain.
Yes. Just imagine high school problems amplified to adult problems. It's not very. It's not a very not a very good deal. Um,
Yeah. But would I still recommend reading the manga? Hell fucking yeah.
yeah, if you want to go for it, go for it. I won't stop
Yeah,
you.
it's the good kind of trash. Let's just get that. But yeah, it's the good kind of trash that we all definitely would recommend you guys
Yes,
to
and
watch.
it's finished. Just don't
Yeah.
expect 10 out of 10 ending. We just
Oh yeah,
expect we never learn routes. There you go. That's
we
how you
never
use
learned.
it.
That's another harem that I haven't
Yeah, that I also haven't
watched.
watched it. It's very hard to keep up with these seasonal animes. Don't start
It is
hating on shit, cause
definitely
god damn it, I'm an
the
adult. Until I can make a full living off of the internet, fuck off. um, but goddamn.
yeah. But another, but like, see, on one hand, we have this garbage anime that's so garbage it's good, right?
Yeah.
On the other On the other hand, we have, oh god, all right, let me prep myself up for this.
Oh god. It's time.
It's fucking time, Ninja. Okay, actually, I don't know if we're on the same page. So, what do you think I'm gonna bring up?
Were you gonna bring up school days?
Okay, good. Yeah, school days. Uh,
That's how good our
school
chemistry
days.
is, guys. School days. Um, for those who haven't watched School Days, I applaud you.
Yeah, good job for
Those who
staying away
have
from
watched
that.
school, yeah. For those who have watched School Days, welcome to the 100,356 video of School Days. So,
Uh,
all right.
never have I hated a person so much, a fictional character so much that I actually was glad that he had the ending he had.
The fucker died. You know, you
Motherfucker
can
died.
name some characters. You know, General Shepard when he killed Ghost in Modern Warfare 2. Fuck that bitch. Okay, fuck that bitch.
I never been so bamboozled before. When I was going through some recommendations of romance animes, and for some ungodly reason, School Days was at the top of one of the lists I was looking at. And poor me, in this romance binge phase I was in, uh, decided to give it a, give it a try. Uh, little did I know I was gonna get myself into some shit, man. My God. See, like for the first episode of School Days, start off as your typical, high school romance. Uh, at the time, I didn't really care if it was generic or not. It's just I need something to get my fix of that week of whatever romance I was watching. Uh, and it just devolved so quickly and so terribly that I was scared to finish it. And there's also another situation where you like it was so bad you couldn't like stop watching it because you want to see how it turns out. And it didn't feel good at all. I would say it's bad, but not bad enough to be good. It was just bad.
It was, yeah, yeah. I wouldn't. That's a good explanation of my experience with School Days. Um, fuck, fuck School Days.
Yeah, I mean,
If you
there's
were
the
just
there's
to, yeah, if you just put a sentence describing School Days, fuck School Days, man.
school
Fuck it.
days. I mean, there's nothing else to be said. There's multiple videos out there
Yeah, what's the
to
videos out there?
describing this fucking shit. And our only input in this is that fuck school days.
Fuck School Days. Just put
Fuck
that on the
school days.
comments. Fuck School Days, man. Um, cause goddamn, fucking School Days.
And see, never have I felt sorry for a shitty person. Not the main character, but for his fuck buddy, the chick.
That's right. See, this is where me and you diverge. Yeah, this is
Oh
the
yeah,
time we
yeah,
actually
I
diverge in
remember this.
opinions. Yeah.
See,
You're
I
only
felt
supposed to be
bad
like,
for the
yeah.
girl who helped him cheat on his first girlfriend, but it's just mostly because I felt like they should have gone together in the first place. And of course, he should have or she should have not gone for him when he was already in a relationship. But at the same time, I'm just like, it's because like I wanted her to, fucking meet up with you know what they fucking do. But
Yes. Uh, and I'm the opposite. I'm like, fuck the best friend. She had her chance. Fucking blew it. Let her go. It's time for the new girlfriend to go in. It's fucking Main C's fault for trying to push himself onto her. Which again, I know I sound a little simpy right now. It's just for the anime.
no,
Personally, I sound a little simpy, but that's okay. Fuck you.
Well, no. I mean, like, yeah, you should definitely shouldn't push yourself onto a person like that.
Yeah, he was
Uh,
being too aggressive with only like a week.
a weekend.
A weekend. A week.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
weekend. Oh god. Okay,
Weekend.
that
First
reminds me of
day.
something that we should say for another. Yeah, for another day. Mon was, but for now,
Mon was
just continue
yes.
on.
Yeah. Mon was a B. This is like yeah.
But
Um.
go on.
Yeah. Just fuck the main character, man. At first, yes. You know what? They wrote him as you can project yourself onto him. Uh, it wasn't until you started doing all the shit that you really disconnected with the MC. Yeah, that's how much I hate him. I don't even remember his fucking name. Also, it's
Well,
been so long since I
he's
watched
just
School
that
Days.
typical, like, basically hentai pro tag.
Hentai pro tag, but again,
More of an
in
asshole.
in the in the genre of harem
Romance animes.
romance, you can't deny its impact and its fucking twist with him dying at the end. Which again, if you fucking go watch School Days, or don't,
Pretty
whatever.
revolutionary.
Pre-revolution, before that, you know, we all had that thought in our mind is like in real life, if this actually happened, he would have a crazy bitch in one of those harems and she would kill everybody. That's what happened.
It happens.
That's what happened, which was cool. Again, refreshing. It sucked that at the same time that got released, another similar murder happened. But life is life. Fuck. Let's look at Evangelion.
Evangelion? What do you mean by
The gas
Evangelion?
attack
Could
and the
you
ending and all that shit. I don't have
the what?
the gas
Sorry.
attack and
Oh, well, I mean, they didn't release the episode.
yeah, but that could have happened to
Oh,
Evangelion, but they didn't.
oh
Unlike
yeah.
School Days.
Oh,
Okay, change it that way. There you go.
yeah, man. I mean, that was literally the only redeeming factor of the show is that the MC died. He
MC
was
died.
murdered in a satisfying way, and it's just really kind of solidified School Days as one of those animes that
That you're not gonna forget.
I'm just always gonna be engraved in my mind. And
B60.
that's just because I was looking through one recommendation list one day, and I happened to say School Days at the top of the list.
Mine was when I was watching, first getting into the anime, man, back in his early days, and it popped up, and I'm like, oh shit, School Days. I'll watch it. Fuck you, anime man. Fucking Joey. That one time I saw you at Anime Expo, I took a picture with you. You're an amazing person, and I love your content. But go fuck yourself. um, yeah. No, yeah, that's pretty much it for School Days.
Yeah,
It's just goddamn. It's just it's a good, it's a good comparison between Domestic Girlfriend and School Days. You know, the wow factor and what the
I mean,
fuck's gonna happen next episode.
see, like,
And is the MC gonna get lucky this time? Which they both do. They don't show it in the anime, but that's why there's a thing called .5 chapters. I'll let you do what you want to do. Again, that's gonna be very different when the manhwa episode comes out, which will be after this one.
yeah, yeah, probably after.
We're gonna be knees deep in manhwa next episode. Um,
But
which
aside from that,
yeah,
since we covered the good harem, or just romance anime, right? Quintessential, which it's harem. Uh, Domestic Girlfriend. I don't really consider a harem, more like a love triangle.
yes.
Um,
Except when Momo came.
let's just say for the sake of this topic, harem.
Yes. Harem's a
School
different.
Days, harem, because the fucking MC just goes around with his dick everywhere.
Decides
Um,
to.
and then see, but we have quintessential being the good one, Domestic Girlfriend being the really bad one, but so good at the same time because it's so bad. Then we just have the really bad one, just straight garbage, no redeeming factors. just the MC dying. That's about it. That's so garbage. But then we don't have the very generic, not bad, not good, just there romance. So do you got anything to fill that spot?
Nisekoi.
Nisekoi. Okay, now see, I say Nisekoi is not bad, not good. It is not bad. It's also not good, but
it's the
has a
middle.
certain charm. It's not generic.
No,
I would say that it's not generic. So I would not fit that in the slot.
you want to fit it in the
Um,
middle.
yeah, I feel like
It's
when something's not bad and not good,
yeah.
um, and we're gonna put it in the list, it would have to be generic because Nisekoi is a special case because although you know it's just there, I feel like the manga readers will know also that it has some certain charm to it being such a weird harem romance anime.
Yeah.
So I personally wouldn't put that in the spot.
You want to put Nisekoi there?
No, mostly because
Uh,
of the drama surrounding who won and how they won. And, well, let's not get to that. No, I won't say anything about who did. But yeah. Do you got any other choices?
in the middle spot. I wouldn't know, man. It's very
Okay,
hard for the harems to be in the middle because they're really good or they're really shit.
I
Like the
mean, they could also
Ragnarok.
be love triangles as well
Love triangles.
because if we're gonna do love triangles as well, it's kind of like a square or a rectangle. What's the saying? A square is a rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square. I'd say, a love triangle is a harem, but a harem, or, sorry, I'm trying to articulate this into some better words. A harem can be a love triangle, but a love triangle isn't necessarily a harem.
Yeah.
Okay, and now that we got that out of the way, I got a couple, True Tears, Puka, and, let's see,
Would you
I'd
put
say also
Snafu there?
White Album. Sorry, what'd you say?
Would you put Snafu in the middle?
No, Snafu is top tier.
Top tier?
Top tier.
Again, I haven't watched
Good.
Snafu yet,
It's just
so.
good. It's a lot. It's up there with quintessential.
Alright, sweet.
Oh, do you see? I put Nisekoi around like between quintessential and domestic girlfriend. It's like in the in between spot.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, those animes. I don't know if you have
Haven't watched a single one
no
of those.
no okay.
No.
It's like it's very they're structured the same exact way as in you have the main character, the either childhood friend or the girl who's not interested but it would be interested later on,
Yeah.
and then we have I would like to call the new girl, the spicy girl,
The one that spices shit up.
the one who spices shit up, and most likely 99% of the time in these generic romance uh wins.
Yeah.
It's just it's if you watched enough of these, you would know.
Yeah.
And man, they filled those slots perfectly well. And it also feeds into the stereotype, not stereotype, but the whole cliche that the childhood friend always loses. On your case, what you watch, that's not true, but I would say for the most part that is true in these generic animes, romance animes. The
Actually,
childhood friend always loses,
yeah.
and that always pisses me off because literally 8 out of 10 times the childhood friend is the obvious better choice than to this new girl, and it
um,
really really irks me because of that. I've gone through so many generic animes to get the perfect like ending where the girl that who's supposed to lose by all means wins.
Hey guys, it's your boy Plebby here at the end just to give thanks to anybody who finished the podcast. It's a bitch to make. It's the first one, but thank you for watching. for listening to. I think by the end of next week, the next episode should be up. Kind of messed up the recording because just stopped recording, and so you'll hear what we had to finish about the best girl that is a childhood friend get rejected, and then we'll go into a little bit of manhwa and we'll dive deep into it for all those people who read manhwa and are South Korean fans and any of that. But yeah, thanks for listening.